Hello and welcome to Influencer, where we teach you how to improve your English easily yet effectively. Welcome back to week 3 of our top 5 GRE high frequency words. Here's the first word for this week, magnanimous. Let's look at the pronunciation, magnanimous. Magnanimous. This word means showing or suggesting a nobility of feeling and generosity of mind. Let's look at a few example sentences. Sentence number 1. Jason was magnanimous in his victory. Another sentence. Robert was known to be a magnanimous king. If we look at the second sentence, it means that Robert was known to be a king who was generous, or Robert was a king who was known for his generosity. Now that you've understood the word magnanimous, let's move on to our second word, prudent. How do we pronounce this word? Prudent. Prudent. This word means to show or display wisdom. Let's look at two example sentences so that the meaning of this word becomes clearer to you. Sentence number 1. At this time, this may not be the most prudent course of action. Or if we look at another sentence, Jack was known to be prudent with his money. So if we look at the second sentence and try and understand how prudent is used to showcase that Jack was a person who was careful with his money, or who is careful with his money and all financial dealings. Alright, great going guys, and I hope you're following. And now we're almost at the middle of the video, and here's our third word, docile. Docile. This word means to be easily taught or managed. Okay, easily taught or managed. Let's look at, like we usually do, two example sentences so that you understand the meaning of this word. Sentence number 1. Leo was known to be a docile lion. Or another sentence, Robin was always docile around Jacob. Now let's look at these two sentences to try and understand how the word docile is used. So the first sentence, Leo was known to be a docile lion. Lions are normally known to be ferocious. They're called man-eaters for a reason. But Leo, the lion, was particularly known for his calm temperament, or for the fact that he could be easily taught or managed by his handlers. He was not difficult to manage. The second sentence, Robin was always docile around Jacob. So this talks about Robin's temperament or Robin's character, that Robin was always submissive when Jacob was around. And let's move on to our next word, and the word is imminent. 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 This means about to happen soon. Let's look at two example sentences that are going to make the meaning much clearer. Sentence number 1. If we don't mend our ways, the destruction of the planet is imminent. And another sentence, the police mobilized as soon as they got news of an imminent attack. Now you might understand the meaning of the word from these two sentences, but let's just examine them again, so there are no assumptions about what the word imminent means when used in these two sentences. Sentence number 1, if we don't mend our ways, the destruction of the planet is imminent. This means that if we don't stop polluting or don't start to recycle and keep up with our ways, our planet is going to be destroyed very soon. And number 2, the police mobilized as soon as they got news of an imminent attack. This means as soon as the police got the news that there was an impending attack or an attack that was about to happen soon, they mobilized and got ready. And here's our last word for this week. The word is frivolous. 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 It means lacking in seriousness or importance. You know the drill. Let's look at two example sentences. Sentence number 1. Jane's conversations were always regarded as frivolous. Sentence number 2. Darcy has a frivolous approach to life. If you look at the first sentence, it means that most people thought that Jane's conversations were lacking in importance or lacking in seriousness. And if we look at sentence number 2, Darcy has a frivolous approach to life. This means that Darcy's approach to life lacked seriousness. And we've come to the end of our list of high frequency words for this week. If you did like this lesson, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Influencer signing off.